Pastor Dan here from Stones Throw Church, and I just want to give you a quick preview on what I'm going to be preaching on this week. We're continuing through the Gospel of Mark through a series that we're calling The King and His Cross. And this week in particular, I'm going to be continuing the narrative from Mark chapter 4. Jesus has just finished sharing a few parables of the kingdom, and now he's taking a boat trip with some of his buddies, the disciples, across the sea. And a big storm rises up, and the disciples begin to panic. They get mad with Jesus, angry with Jesus, and wake him up while he's sleeping in the front of the boat. Most of us would have been angry as well if Jesus was sleeping during a storm where we thought we were going to die. Well, his buddies thought they were going to die as well, so they wake him up and they ask him if he even cares that they're perishing. Jesus, in all of his glory, stands up and shouts at the wind and the waves, says, "Peace, quiet, be still." And they obeyed him, the wind and the waves. And so the disciples look at Jesus and they're fearful. And so we're going to take a look at that passage this week, and we're going to apply it to our lives and see what we can learn from that passage. And one of the things that really hits me that I just wanted to draw out very quickly is that Jesus delivers us often through the storms and not from the storms of life. In this situation, he actually delivers the disciples from the storm. But if we're honest with ourselves in our lives, that's not always the case. We have many storms in our lives. Some of you have lost your jobs. Some of you lost loved ones. Some of you are struggling with incredible diseases, chronic pain. The list goes on and on and on. And what we learn in this passage is not so much that Jesus delivers us from those storms immediately like he did with the disciples in this one, but that he does deliver us through them. So if you're interested to hear about the rest of this message and what the gospel has to offer us, come and check us out at Stones Throw Church this Sunday. We're meeting at 10:30 a.m. at the Appoquinimink High School, and we're going to continue this journey through the Gospel of Mark. Hope to see you there. God bless.